Welcome to USA Coins 69. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Some Lincoln Wheat Pennies are worth far more than their face value. Discover if yours are worth a small fortune and unlock the untold value lurking in your pocket or coin collection. Don't miss out on the opportunity to turn your old pennies into real cash. Top 1. Hello everyone. Today, we have a truly incredible topic to discuss: the United States 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin is one of the most sought-after, rarest, and valuable coins in American numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone intrigued by the fascinating world of rare coins, this video is going to captivate you. Make sure to stick around till the end because we're about to dive deep into the story of this iconic coin, and trust me, you won't want to miss the shocking value it holds in today's market. Now, let's take a moment to talk about the Lincoln Wheat Penny. First minted in 1909, this coin quickly became a staple of American currency. It was designed by Victor David Brenner and features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, making it a historical gem in itself. But while many of these pennies are still circulating in low grades, there are a select few years and mint marks that hold tremendous value. And that's where the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny comes in. The S in this coin's name refers to the San Francisco Mint, which is responsible for minting these pennies. The 1917 is particularly famous for being an elusive coin with low mintage numbers, and today, it's one of the most coveted pennies among collectors and investors alike. So, why is this specific 1917 penny so valuable? Well, first off, you need to understand that the San Francisco Mint produced a limited number of these coins in 1917. With the passing of time, many of these pennies have either been lost, damaged, or are no longer in circulation. This makes the surviving examples, particularly those in near-perfect condition, incredibly rare. And what makes this coin even more fascinating is that it was once part of a proof set, a set of coins that were carefully struck to demonstrate the mint's ability to produce flawless pieces. Proof coins were not intended for general circulation, making them even rarer than regular production coins. When it comes to grading, the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny stands out even further. If you can find one in mint state or proof condition, you're looking at a coin that's a true numismatic treasure. Coins like this don't come up for sale often, and when they do, they generate intense interest from collectors all over the world. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. But here's the million-dollar question: what exactly is this penny worth today? Well, for a 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny in proof condition, its value is astonishing. Depending on the grade and the market demand, you can expect this coin to fetch anywhere from $115,000 to $150,000. That's right, $115,000 to $150,000. The price is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's a testament to the rarity and desirability of this coin. So, if you happen to own a 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny, or if you come across one in your search for rare coins, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Even in lower grades, these pennies can still carry significant value, but if you're lucky enough to find one in proof condition, you're sitting on a goldmine. To put it simply, the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny is an iconic piece of American history. It's more than just a coin, it's a piece of the past that collectors will continue to chase for generations. Its beauty, rarity, and historical significance make it one of the most coveted items in the world of coin collecting. In conclusion, the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny is not just a coin, it's a collector's dream, an investment worth far more than its face value, and a true testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of American coinage. If you're a numismatist, you know that finding a coin like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1917 Lincoln Wheat Penny, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow collectors. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content on rare coins, coin values, and all things numismatic. Until next time, happy collecting! Top 2. Hello coin enthusiasts! In today's video, we're diving into one of the most valuable and coveted coins in the world of numismatics, the United States 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you're a collector, investor, or just someone intrigued by rare coins, you're in for a real treat today. Stick with me as we explore the history, rarity, and jaw-dropping value of this incredible coin that could be sitting in your collection right now. So, what makes the 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny so special? Well, the Lincoln Wheat Penny series was first introduced back in 1909, but some years in this series stand out far above the rest. The 1941 D is one of those years that collectors just can't get enough of. Minted in Denver, the D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. First, let's talk about the design. Like all Lincoln Wheat Pennies, the obverse features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most beloved presidents. The reverse shows two stalks of wheat, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage. While these coins were meant to circulate widely, some years like the 1941 D stand out for their rarity, condition, and overall demand. Now, let's get into the important details. The 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny was part of a large production year, but what makes this particular coin highly sought after is its low mintage, especially in higher grades. Low mintage means fewer coins were made and, therefore, fewer remain in pristine condition today. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these pennies, you may be holding on to something extremely rare and extremely valuable. But what's even more exciting is the proof set connection. Some 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Pennies were part of official proof sets, a collection of coins that were specially struck for collectors and not meant for general circulation. These proof coins were produced with the utmost care, resulting in exceptionally sharp details and a flawless mirror-like finish. As a result, the coins from these proof sets are among the rarest and most expensive. So, what is a 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny worth today? Well, get ready because the price tag is mind-blowing. If you're lucky enough to own a 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in proof condition, its value can range anywhere from $100,000 to $133,000. That's right, $100,000 to $133,000. It's an amount that could change your life, and it shows just how rare and coveted this coin has become. Now, let's talk about grading. If you find a 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in mint condition, the price could be even higher. Coins that are graded at MS65 or above, which means they are in nearly flawless condition, can command a significant premium. And for those who understand the value of high-grade coins, this penny could easily become a holy grail in your collection. If you're searching for rare U.S. coins or valuable pennies, the 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny is one that should be at the top of your list. Not only does it have the historical significance of the Lincoln series, but it also has the rarity and demand that make it a perfect investment for anyone serious about coin collecting. But what about the condition? If you happen to find a well-preserved specimen of this coin, you could be holding on to a true treasure. As with all coins, the condition and grade play a huge role in determining value. Even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, it could still fetch a solid price, especially if it's rare or has significant collector demand. The 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history. Owning one is like having a piece of the past that has stood the test of time, and it's no wonder that collectors are paying astronomical prices for these coins. So, if you ever find one of these pennies in your pocket change or during your coin hunting adventures, don't just dismiss it. Take a closer look, because it might just be worth far more than you think. In conclusion, the 1941 D Lincoln Wheat Penny is a true gem in the world of American coinage. With its low mintage, stunning design, and the potential for incredible value, this penny is a must-have for any serious collector. Whether you're looking to add it to your own collection or hoping to sell it for a significant profit, the 1941 D is one of those rare coins that could be the key to unlocking a fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this iconic penny, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on rare coins, numismatics, and everything in between. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you find the next $100,000 penny in your collection. Top 3. Hello coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most sought-after and valuable pennies in American numismatics, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you're a coin lover or someone who's interested in rare collectibles, you've stumbled upon a treasure chest of knowledge in this video. This penny, often overlooked by the casual observer, could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Stick around to the end as we uncover the fascinating details behind the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny, its astonishing rarity, and its jaw-dropping value. The Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of the most famous coin series in the United States. With its classic design featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse, this penny has been a symbol of American history for over a century. The coin was first introduced in 1909, but some years, like the 1945 have risen above the rest as true treasures in the world of numismatics. Now, let's talk about the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this penny was struck. By 1945, World War II was drawing to a close, and production of these pennies was ramping up as the nation focused on rebuilding. The 1945 stands out for several reasons. First, it was minted in relatively high numbers, but what sets this coin apart is its condition and the fact that it was part of a proof set in some cases. Proof coins are incredibly rare and were made specifically for collectors. They were struck using special dies, producing coins with a much higher quality than regular circulation pieces. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a coin that's hard to find in pristine condition. Many of these coins have been circulated and worn over time, meaning only a small number remain in near-perfect or proof-like condition. And that's where the value comes into play. You see, the more well-preserved the coin is, the higher the price it commands on the market. It's not just any 1945 penny. The condition and provenance of the coin make a world of difference when it comes to value. Now, let's talk about the price. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of those coins that can shatter expectations when it comes to worth. If you find a high-quality example of this penny, particularly one from a proof set, you're looking at a serious investment. The value of a 1945 penny in top-grade condition can range anywhere from $100,000 to $130,000. That's right, $100,000 to $130,000. It's a price that could change your life and make you the envy of every collector in the world. But why is the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny so valuable? It all comes down to its rarity and demand in the marketplace. These coins were produced in large quantities, but as time passed, fewer and fewer of them were preserved in mint condition. The surviving examples are incredibly rare, and when they come up for auction or sale, they attract intense interest from serious collectors and investors looking to make a big return. It's not just about the 1945 being a rare coin. It's about the status that comes with owning a piece of American history. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, and owning a top-grade 1945 is like holding a piece of America's past that has endured the test of time. For those of you who may be wondering how to tell if your 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny could be worth something substantial, it all comes down to grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A coin graded MS65 or higher, particularly one from a proof set, will fetch a much higher price than a well-worn example. Even if your coin isn't perfect, it could still be worth thousands of dollars in lower grades. But the high-grade examples are where the real money is. So, whether you've come across a 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny while searching through change or you've been sitting on one for years, you'll want to take a closer look. This penny could be hiding a fortune waiting to be uncovered. Even if your coin is not in top-grade condition, it still has the potential to be worth more than you ever expected. In conclusion, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, beautiful design, and historical significance make it a must-have for any serious collector. But what truly sets it apart is the incredible value it holds. If you happen to find a high-grade or proof-like version of this penny, you could be sitting on a small fortune worth $100,000 to $130,000. Thanks for tuning in to today's deep dive on the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more incredible videos about rare coins and their hidden worth. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you find that next $100,000 penny. Top 4. Hello everyone. If you're a coin collector or just someone who loves rare treasures, you're in for a treat today. We're diving deep into a hidden gem of American coinage, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Now, you might be thinking, it's just another penny, right? But hold on to your seats, because this coin is far more valuable than you could ever imagine. In fact, you may be holding a fortune in your hands without even knowing it. Let's start by setting the stage with a bit of background. The Lincoln Wheat Penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since it was first introduced in 1909. The coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing America's agricultural roots. Over the years, certain years and mint marks in the series have emerged as the most coveted by collectors and investors, and the 1950 is definitely one of those standout years. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny so special? Well, let's break it down. The D refers to the Denver Mint, where this coin was struck. It was produced in significant quantities, but here's the kicker: very few of these pennies survived in high-grade condition. Most of the 1950 pennies were circulated and became worn down over the years. This is exactly what makes the well-preserved examples of this penny so valuable. Like many coins from this era, it wasn't made with the intention of lasting for generations, but rather for everyday transactions. But as time goes on, certain coins become rarer and more desirable. The 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny is an exceptional coin that catches the eye of collectors and investors alike, especially when it comes from a proof set. Proof coins, as you may know, were struck with a special process designed for collectors, giving them an exceptionally sharp strike and a brilliant finish. These coins were never intended to circulate and are usually much rarer and more valuable than regular circulation coins. If you have a 1950 that came from a proof set, you could be sitting on a real treasure. So, what exactly is a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny worth in today's market? Brace yourself, because this coin can be worth a shocking amount. A well-preserved 1950 penny, especially from a proof set, can fetch anywhere from $90,000 to $120,000. That's right, $90,000 to $120,000. A penny, yes, a single penny could be worth that much. It's incredible to think about, but that's the power of rarity, history, and demand in the world of coin collecting. You may be asking yourself, how can I find out if my 1950 penny is worth that much? Well, it all comes down to condition and grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. If you have a 1950 penny that is graded MS65 or higher, particularly if it's from a proof set, you could be looking at a six-figure payday. Coins with a higher grade are in near-perfect condition and are extremely desirable, meaning collectors will pay top dollar for them. But it's not just about the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny from proof sets. Even pennies in circulated conditions, though worth less, can still fetch thousands of dollars depending on the market and collector interest. The 1950 is one of those coins that has maintained its value and popularity for decades, and its price is only expected to continue growing as fewer of these coins remain in good condition. So, how do you identify if your 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny could be worth something substantial? First, take a close look at the overall condition of the coin. If it has visible wear and tear, it's likely to be worth less. But if the coin shows minimal signs of circulation and the details are still sharp, you may have a valuable treasure on your hands. You should also check for any minting errors, as these can significantly increase the value of a coin. To sum it all up, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny is far from just another penny. It's a coveted coin, known for its rarity, historical significance, and of course, its astonishing value. Whether you own one in your collection or you find one in a jar of old change, remember that this penny could be worth far more than its face value, $90,000 to $120,000. Thank you for watching today's video on the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you found this information as mind-blowing as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on rare coins, collectibles, and the hidden treasures you can find in your own collection. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on a new video. Until next time, happy hunting, and who knows, you might be the next lucky collector to discover a $100,000 penny. Top 5. Hello coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies in U.S. history, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you think all pennies are the same, think again. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of those hidden treasures that could be worth far more than its face value. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this particular coin is a must-have for collectors and how it could make you a lot of money. Stick around, because you won't want to miss the shocking value of this rare coin. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series has been a staple in American coinage for over a century, with the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 stalks of wheat on the back. These pennies were originally produced from 1909 until 1958, and during this time, several years and mint marks gained a reputation for being extremely rare and valuable. One such year is the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny. But what makes the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny so special? Well, to start, this particular penny was part of a larger mintage but rarer high-grade specimens. While millions of these pennies were produced, many were circulated heavily and are now in poor condition. However, the proof coins from this year, especially those struck for collectors, are another story entirely. Coins from proof sets are meticulously crafted, and they have a sharp, flawless look with a mirror-like finish that makes them incredibly rare and desirable to collectors. Now, let's talk about value. Most of us might think that a penny is worth 1 cent, but the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny from a proof set is anything but ordinary. If you're lucky enough to own one of these pristine examples, you could be sitting on a gold mine. In fact, a well-preserved 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny from a proof set is currently worth between $90,000 and $120,000. That's right, $90,000 to $120,000 for a single penny, you may be wondering. How can a penny be worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. Coins that are graded at a higher mint state level or are part of proof sets are considered far more valuable than coins that were circulated in everyday transactions. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of those coins that has a higher demand and is considered a grail for serious numismatists. So, how can you tell if your 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny is worth a fortune? The key is to check the condition of the coin. Coins are graded based on their appearance and sharpness of details. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A proof set coin will have immaculate detail and a mirror-like finish, characteristics that make it extremely valuable. The higher the grade, the more coveted the coin becomes. Even if you don't have a proof set coin, there is still potential for your 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny to be worth a lot of money. Depending on the condition, some coins can still command significant premiums, especially if they have unique characteristics or errors. But the top-tier coins from a proof set are the ones that get the most attention and the biggest bids at auctions. What's also important to note is that coins like the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny are growing in value over time. As fewer of these coins are found in good condition, the price keeps climbing, making them an excellent investment for collectors. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, hold on tight. It could be worth even more in the future. In conclusion, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its beautiful design, combined with the rarity of high-grade examples and proof sets, makes it one of the most desirable coins in the market today. If you own one, you could be holding on to a fortune worth anywhere from $90,000 to $120,000. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on rare coins, hidden treasures, and the exciting world of numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting, and remember, sometimes a penny is worth far more than just 1 cent. Top 6. Hello everyone. If you're a coin collector or just someone looking for ways to make some serious money, then today's video is for you. We're going to be talking about one of the most sought-after pennies in U.S. history, the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This particular coin is part of the legendary Lincoln Wheat Penny series, and it's a hidden treasure that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. If you think pennies are just worth 1 cent, you're about to have your mind blown. So, why is the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny so valuable, and why do collectors go absolutely crazy over it? Let's dive into the details. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, first introduced in 1909, was made to honor Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most iconic presidents. The coin's design features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing the country's agricultural foundation. Now, fast forward to 1952. The 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is what the mint mark signifies. While the 1952 penny wasn't part of a particularly low mintage year, the real value lies in the proof coins. These coins were struck using special dies, producing a much higher quality finish. They were primarily intended for collectors and never meant for general circulation. This made them significantly rarer and far more valuable. So, how much can you expect to make if you find a 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny from a proof set? Well, brace yourself. A well-preserved example of this coin, especially from the proof set, can fetch anywhere between $88,000 to $118,000. That's right. $88,000 to $118,000 for a single penny. It's almost unbelievable, but that's the incredible value these coins can command in today's market. The key to its incredible worth lies in its condition and rarity. Since most of the 1952 pennies were circulated heavily, very few of them have survived in top condition. That's why proof set coins, which were struck with the utmost care and precision, are worth so much more. These coins have a mirror-like finish, flawless details, and sharp strikes, which make them highly desirable among collectors and investors alike. You might be thinking, how do I know if my 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny is worth this much? Well, the answer lies in the coin's grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A coin that is graded MS65 or higher, mint state, will bring in much more than a worn, circulated penny. A proof coin, especially one in near-perfect condition, is worth its weight in gold. The coins that have made it through the years in pristine condition are the ones that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. You should also keep an eye out for any minting errors on your 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny, as these can dramatically increase the coin's value. Some coins from this era may have small, subtle imperfections or rare characteristics that make them even more attractive to collectors. In addition, the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of those coins that has stood the test of time. Over the years, it has become a staple of serious collectors' lists. As fewer of these coins are found in good condition, their value only increases. If you're lucky enough to find one, especially from a proof set, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, if you happen to have a 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny in your collection, don't just dismiss it as just another penny. It could be worth far more than you ever thought. Mint condition examples of this coin, particularly from a proof set, could put anywhere from $88,000 to $118,000 in your pocket. In conclusion, the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a true treasure for any collector or investor. Its beautiful design, rarity, and value make it one of the most coveted coins from the Lincoln Wheat Penny series. Whether you find one in your collection or discover it by chance, you could be holding on to a coin that's worth anywhere between $88,000 and $118,000. If you enjoyed learning about the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you find that $100,000 penny in your collection.